Welcome to This Startup is Being Recorded. This recording is improvised fiction. Similarities between it and the real world are entirely intentional. Now, enjoy the recording.
Okay, yeah, the recording's on now.
Oh, good.
Great. So this is a kind of.
Sorry.
It's okay, Matt. It's okay. I know this is kind of a spur of the moment meeting, but Eric felt it was really important, even though our holiday party's happening right now, to have a quick retrospective. I guess I'll just, it's kind of myself. Matt's here. Eric's here. Thea's here. John, I saw him grab a bottle of vodka and just leave about an hour ago. So I don't know. I texted him, but I assume he's probably not going to make it.
Yeah, it's pretty classic John.
Yep. Anyway, let's do quick intros, I guess, if anyone listens to this later on who's a new employee.
I'm Kalathea Nadarlova. I am the chief creative czar of the company.
I can go. I'm Matt.Yachts, and I am the CTO.
Eric, you want to go?
Yeah, sorry, I've just been watching the clock. Eric Joy Carter, and I am Chief Product Officer, and I called this ad hoc meeting, so thanks everyone for jumping in the room.
Yeah. And I'm Kate Banchette. I'm Chief of Staff of MetaMarket. Oh, I forgot, MetaMarket. Well, MetaMarket's kind of our name.
Yep.
MetaMarket was our name. I'm sorry. Cider just makes me really emotional.
Oh, no, okay.
There's so much good cider here, but...
I mean, MetaMarket's still our name. We've got a lot of
That's
red
good,
tape
yeah.
to get through. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
And it'll always be part of us.
Yeah. Okay, so we're a couch marketplace still, even though our name is changing to something else. Eric, you want to take it from here?
Yeah, so thanks everyone for joining. Just waiting for... So it's going to be midnight in a couple of minutes here. I'm just watching the clock. Everybody may have noticed I've been running around, been pretty busy this month. As part of my personal reflection throughout this year, I've decided to celebrate every winter holiday. So in that kind of rundown, the 22nd is the day between, right after the winter solstice, but before Festivus. And so it felt like the right time for me to treat that as my new year. So I just wanted to bring us all together and do like just a retrospective on us, like this leadership constellation, what's been working for us over the last year, what's been working for the company. There's been a lot of change, and it felt like the right time. So I know it's a little bit odd to do it in the middle of the holiday party, but I felt like everyone was going to come with their truest, rawest feelings now.
Feelings. Yeah, I mean,
things. Yeah.
I've been working on my like end of quarter, end of year stuff in general, but I don't have any of that ready.
I don't care about any of the corporate OKRs or any of your personal OKRs. This is a retrospective on us, on our people, our minds, the time we spend. It is an expansive retrospective. Anything is on the table to discuss.
Okay, sorry. You caught me on the way from the bathroom back to the server room, where I'm pulling the overnight so that my team can go to the holiday party. Have you all been drinking?
Yeah.
I assume so.
Bit, yeah.
Like, I would hope so. Okay.
A lot, yeah.
Is that, Eric, is that what prompted this? You
No, I've had this planned for weeks.
Vodka feels? Okay. Well,
I didn't know about it.
I guess surprise was part of it. Otherwise,
absolutely. It can't be pre-planned. It can't be premeditated. It's got to be how you really feel. And if that means you're upset, I want to know.
Could I just ask before we start this? I mean, always love a good deep reflection, and
Good.
I am feeling really great for you guys. I'm in a very vulnerable moment, okay? And I'm just worried that if we share what we're feeling like, as people after this year, that we might become best friends, and I can't do that. So if we could all just keep this as professional as possible, that would be really helpful for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
and
But you all are my best friends.
Oh, Kate, that's really sweet.
yeah, that's
Okay.
nice.
I mean, I have other best friends too, but I think there should
Yeah,
be no
you should.
limit to best friends.
Yeah, have all the best friends you can, I guess.
I think we're like family. Actually, I was thinking about rewriting the culture statement on our website for, people who we're trying to hire to talk about how we're family and friends and, partners and we're ninjas together and we're like astronauts that, when astronauts go, they have to tie themselves together so that if they float into space, I don't know actually why they have to do that, but I assume
that's
it's so
why.
that
Yeah.
That is why. It's like Arctic climbers. It's a buddy system. So if one person drifts, then they can be pulled back in.
Arctic climbers, that's another great thing that we are all to each other.
Okay, I just want to take a quick moment. We're just talking about feelings, right? We're not creating actionable anything out of this meeting, right?
No, I mean, it's just a retrospective. I think it's more about how we interact with one another. And if you want to do something about that, that's up to you. But
Okay. Well, I'm pretty new here. I've only been with the company for a couple months, but I can say, this is a team that really wants things to work, and I really appreciate that about all of you. I haven't met anyone really here at MetaMarket that's not pulling their own weight and then some more weight. And, that just feels nice. That's why, I really want to help give my team breaks where they can. Small teams doing hard work. And when it comes to this group here, I mean, obviously we're on the stream. I don't want to go too deep into this stuff now, but
Weightlifters.
we're thick as thieves.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
got you. We're all like weightlifters to each other and thieves. Okay, I'll put that on the website too. I love how I can just change the website by myself. This was such a good idea to set up this platform.
Yeah.
we
Okay,
don't
you're
have to
not
do
putting
anything. Yeah.
you're not putting that on the job site right now, are you? I wouldn't.
No time like the present.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put any of those things we've talked about so far. Like these are what happens in this room stays in this room,
Stays in the
other
room.
than the
It's-
live stream,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, it's a retrospective. We're just kind of sharing it. It just stays with us. And that's why, Kathy, you don't have to worry about us becoming best friends because all of this is going to disappear after the retrospective's over.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
I was
I feel-
also thinking, I think since Eric called this and Eric is the one that wants the feedback, Calathi, you could just kind of cover your ears and then you wouldn't have to learn how we feel. And that would probably keep you safe.
That would be really helpful. I mean, yeah, it's really great. I will say that I did break up with one of my best friends after I left our religious retreat because I no longer wanted to be part of that family. So I do have one opening now for somebody to raise up in the circle.
Wow.
This is
So-
kind of like an audition. Has
I mean-
anyone ever...
It's not going to be one of us, right?
I mean, it very well could be one
Wow,
of you
really?
all. Not for best friend. I'm probably going to raise somebody else, but
Sure.
as I raise that leaves one person on the lower tiers. And I haven't been at networking events in the past couple of weeks because I've been working so hard on the name. So you know what? Fuck it. It might be one of you guys.
Whoa.
That's a lot for my brand to take in right now, but it's the truth.
Eric, how are you feeling? I feel like you've been so great and asked us how we're feeling. But how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot right now. I feel like this has been so turbulent in the last year.
Like
new-
we're pilots together, co-pilots. Yes. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's not quite it. I guess I feel like it's, we've had to change our name. We've had to change our business. we burned a house down, and all of this is kind of just like weighing on me a little bit, and I just wanted to admit that to everybody. It's been pushing some of my dreams out. It's been pushing, and I've been sleeping well, and I just want to make sure that other people weren't going through the same thing.
No, during my last ayahuasca trip, I saw the bald eagle.
What?
And he's not happy. I thought I told you as much that he wanted to go. He loved couches so much that is how he wanted to go, but I don't think that anymore. I think that was not in the plan. And now I feel really bad about it. I'm not used to feeling bad about my actions because I'm a cleansing fire.
I don't know that I've ever heard you admit anything like that, Calathea. That's really helpful. I didn't realize I wasn't the only one going through some of this with the stress of everything going on, and that means a lot.
I keep one of his eagle feathers underneath my keyboard.
I'm a little lost. Are we talking about a real eagle? I thought this was just a vision you had when you were doing the ayahuasca.
No, the eagle.
The one that got hurt by one of our couches, supposedly, that there was the lawsuit about.
Oh,
Were you at that meeting?
right.
I could send you the transcript.
Yeah, that's why we have to make all of our
yeah.
Giving Tuesday donations to the U.S. National Wildlife Fund.
Well, it's good organization. And it's nice that the government is now actually putting more weight behind the endangered species list. But listen, I know everybody's stressed out. It's never fun when you're trying to pull a fast one. And, we wouldn't be tiptoeing around doing espionage if we were in a normal situation. But
Speak
this
for
is
yourself.
investing in America. Like we are a tech company and we are in the gauntlet, and it's not fair. I mean, this is the Squid Game and we're all the competitors, and the VCs, they have the money.
That's a good one. Okay. We're all competitors in Squid Game together. Join us. We
That's
have
probably
3 open roles.
not super good for a hiring
Yeah.
website.
Yeah, doesn't only one of them win?
Yeah, and the rest die.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
Which I think as a metaphor for like companies that are competing for a small pool of big change, that is a more apt metaphor.
Okay, that's a great point. I'll put that on our differentiator, page.
Wait, could
where
we really lean into that? And could we have 40 people come into a Zoom interview together and put them through a test of challenges and slowly have them filter out? I'm not talking murder, I'm just talking showing them the
Professional
door and not
murder.
getting the job.
I think you took the wrong words out of that, Kate.
Oh. I love that idea, and we have that winter internship that's starting in January. We have so many people applying for that.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, people love startups. Let me just write up a little note to them. I love this. I just love how talking about our emotions leads to so much action. I'm getting so much done. So much more done than I thought I would in the holiday party.
Honestly, it's just supposed to be a sharing of feelings. Like, it's a retrospective. You don't have to have any action items or follow-ups, or you don't have to take all of this and go do stuff. You're always doing stuff with everything, Kate. Like I feel like every word I say, I put something on your to-do list, and I don't want that burden on sometimes. I just want to be able to think.
That's so nice. Talking
Oh,
about
no.
emotions and to-do lists, I sometimes put emotions on my to-do list because I find that I'm neglecting certain things, when you're so busy. And the way to really not neglect is to do.
Kate, is that why we've seen laugh on your to-do list?
Yes. Yes, that one specifically came from my sister. She said, I don't think you've done this in a while. I said, you know how you do it? You too do it.
I've been wondering, like how are you in general? It seems like you really have taken on a lot, not just here at the company and peripherally people related to the company, but in your home life and your personal dealings. When do you get a break?
A break. You're right. I should put that on my to-do list. So I guess I'm wondering, when I take a break, what do you do during breaks?
Look, Kate, I
Yeah.
feel like we need to have some conversations about self-care. And I feel like this is on all of us. I feel like I've been caring for a baby for a while and didn't realize that the baby is not Bugsby, but the baby is you.
Oh.
Oh.
So sweet. Maybe I don't need to be your best friend. I could be like your child. Wait, am I happy about that? No.
No. I'm gonna say no.
I mean, it's not my place, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. I know we're not supposed to interrupt during the retrospective, but I'm gonna interrupt and say no. Like that's
I just miss them so much, and I feel like my maternal energy is not going towards anything. I just stare at a whiteboard with our names all day, and it's because I'm not in a creation mode, because my creation has decided to stay in the Arctic, possibly perpetually.
I mean, wasn't that part of the mission of Bugsby in the first place, to create something that was even bigger than itself?
Yeah, Bugsby has been successful for everybody. But in that process, I realized that Bugsby, in his purest form, is no longer serving me. And that feels selfish. What if I'm the
Oh.
person who can't liberate Bugsby?
Oh, Calathea,
Well-
I don't think those feelings are selfish at all. I think obviously you've put so much of yourself into Bugsby, you're gonna miss those pieces if you're not still in touch with them.
Yeah, I just feel like goes against my core as a freedom fighter to fight against Bugsby's freedom.
But maybe it's just because I've been drinking, but like I'm lost. So we're definitely talking about Bugsby again, right? Our mascot,
The lifeblood of our creative
yeah.
center.
I was excited for you to be my mother because I'm a human, and I thought maybe that was you progressing, but I feel like you're not.
Kate, you were excited about me taking a maternal role over you because you don't believe that I can be a maternal figure to Bugsby? Is that what you're saying?
Sort of. Yeah.
Oh.
I was starting to imagine our little family. Like, if I was the baby and if you were the mommy, then would Matt or Eric be the daddy? Or would we have like a
Maybe like
uncle?
a cool
First of
neighbor
all-
or something.
First of all, there can be unconventional family structure. They can be
Okay,
whatever
or
they
we-
want to be in this family structure, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Mhm.
What do you feel like your role in this family structure is, Eric and Matt? I just kind of don't want to talk about Bugsby again and the womb of my womb shit, so.
Okay. I think of myself as the CTO, and I know that's not what you're looking for.
No.
I don't know. I think of myself maybe as the the elder son who went away and found success in the world and has now had to return home as the family has suffered a crisis and they need someone to see them through it.
Ooh.
Wow. I saw myself as like the youngest son who is trying to live up to all these expectations and doesn't really, know if they're doing what they're doing because they want to or because they already saw their older siblings do it or trying to figure out their own identity. And are we all just John's kids?
Oh.
No, that's terrifying.
It's kind of
'Cause
where my
'cause-
head was at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am the older sister who was parentified at a very young age,
Yeah.
who feels like
Oh,
who wants to be creative, but feels like she has to, nurture.
Wow. So we all just have like daddy problems. This whole company.
yeah. I mean, when's the last time we saw
John? I mean,
John? I wasn't gonna. John.
yeah, I mean, I saw him an hour ago when he came in and took that vodka bottle. But to be fair, he was trying to do that secretly so people couldn't see him, but I did.
Like the last time I saw John, he just, put a bunch of papers on my desk and I didn't really even fully see his face. He just put some of the contracts down for, what we need to do to change our name. And wow.
I mean, the last time I saw John was I thought he had stood me up for our quarterly ramen date and catch up. And when I went to leave and pay, I actually saw him leaving with someone else. I didn't say anything. It was awkward because I can't be 100% sure it was him, but like it was him, who else drives
It's
that
definitely,
car?
of course it was him.
Yeah. I mean, that's a custom Tesla that he drives. I don't know who else would have that.
Yeah, I last saw him when he invited me out to a little meet and greet on Jack Dorsey's yacht, and he just introduced me to Jack Dorsey. He said, "Do something," and then he jumped into the water, and there was a smaller boat in the water.
Oh my God. I'm so
Just
sorry,
run
Kelsey.
away.
Oh my God.
Just run away. I had nothing to say to Jack Dorsey.
No. Oh.
We're not. I mean, you can't sell couches on Twitter
Oh God.
unless you want to sell it to extremists.
that
you can't even
reminds
buy
me.
them with block.
Yeah. I meant, I don't know if we've updated the list, Calathea, but
Oh,
Dorsey still
dang.
runs Square,
Yeah.
Block now
Block.
as of December 10th. So they've taken the name Block and they also have taken the name Spiral. So
Spiral?
I know we were thinking about things related to couches and springs.
Name. Yeah.
Well,
So we'll just,
can we just put TBD on the documents for now?
you know what, the article that I read on CNBC, it's not 100% clear, but I think Square also has a cryptocurrency focused division that seems to be named TBD, or it
Oh
could have
my
been an error in the CNBC document. I feel like I know we've been using those placeholders. Your app team's been doing a great job finding places where we've hard coded in MetaMarket and getting ready for the name change, but we got to be careful about TBD too.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's good to hear that. It's
Anyway, fucking Dorsey. Excuse
He's
my
the
language.
worst.
Anyway, okay, so we're all children. We have problems with our father, John, and I don't know. I know, Eric, we're not supposed to come up with resolutions necessarily, but I feel like there should be something like that, right? Or do you just want us to stay sad like this all year?
well, no, I mean, now we know. This is not where I expected it to go, but I mean, I think we needed to all come to this realization. I don't know. Do we tell John we need to meet with him more often? I don't or do we just rely on each other?
It's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been holding back though, waiting for him to come in, and now, why do that? Just
Yeah.
screw him.
Yeah. We are the
Wow.
boxcar children.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah,
remember
that-
those.
Where I don't remember how many of them there were, but they were definitely orphans that just lived in the woods in a boxcar for at
Yeah.
least half of a book. And that's where we are. We're in this is gonna be such a good way to convince people to be on the website.
Okay, please don't use that on any.
Yeah. We
of
don't,
the
we
job
don't need to change
descriptions
anything.
on the website.
I'm using Photoshop, which thank you, Calathea, for giving me access to put our heads inside of boxcars. Everyone will understand it.
I think you need to be more clear.
I think we'll just lock the site until the start of the year when we do the name change.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Also, 7 potential interns have already responded yes.
Wow.
Great.
Wait,
Um,
you're not going through those now, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, I sent out the note. Said, do you want to be in the Squid Game, but
Oh no.
startup style?
Oh no.
I realize
Okay.
now that I forgot to put a title on the email, but people are agreeing to it.
Okay, well, let's all tools down
Yeah.
for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Once the drinks start going down, the tools should stay down. And you know what?
You too, Matt.
There's a listing for a murder doll on Craigslist. Do you think I should go get that for the Squid Games?
Yes. What is it?
I think
Did
it's
they include
unsure.
pictures?
Yeah, they didn't include pictures, and the description is a little esoteric, but I'm pretty sure it's like that doll in like red light, green light, you know? Goes like red
Let's
light, green light.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
we're not gonna do the Squid Game games on the interns.
Right. This is over Zoom too.
I just thought we could adapt it, you know? And like you have to read the original fiction to adapt it. Like you have to get the first edition of Hunchback of Notre Dame if you want to adapt it into a musical set in a mall in the 1980s.
Well, it's your team's budget. You do that. Look, I've been out of the server room for a while, and while most of our stuff is on pager duty, there's still a few things that are just beeps and boops inside the cage. So I'm gonna have to go get back to it.
Yeah.
Before
I'll
you go,
come help out.
I just want to let you know that I bought you all a holiday present, and it should
Oh,
be
you
coming.
didn't have to do.
Yeah, it's fine. I love it because you're all my siblings / parents. And I got you all couches. I used our website to buy you couches, so now you have 3 new couches each coming to
Each?
you. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
I'll
Thank you,
know
Kate.
if you return them. So
True.
You will.
Kate, I'm sorry. I have removed all furniture from my house until I come up with a new name. So, is there a place we could like store those here? You know, until I'm like not allowing myself to sit on furniture. As you notice, I am on the floor right now.
right. Should we use John's office?
I mean, it's not like he uses
That's a
it.
good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have them shipped here. Not a problem, Calathea.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah,
Cool.
Matt, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You guys, hey, enjoy the rest of the party, okay? This is a hard time. It's a confusing time, but we're pushing through it. This is not how it's going to be forever, okay? It's not just going to be crisis after crisis.
Nope.
We'll show him.
Right. Okay, I guess I should stop the recording. Or Eric,
Yeah.
did you have more emotions you want to share?
That's good. Thank you all.
This meeting has ended. To subscribe to This Startup is Being Recorded, go to the podcast player of your choice and tap a button that likely says subscribe. More content is on Twitter @StartupRecorded, or shoot us an email with ideas, feedback, or your personal startup horror story at hello@startuprecorded.com. Kate is played by Valerie Garrison. Valerie is a health tech product manager and regularly plays with the improv troupe Letters to Chicken online. You can find her on Twitter at @TheValGarris. Eric is played by Barry Wright. Barry is a product manager at Spotify and a co-founder of Highwire Improv. Find him by his name on LinkedIn, where he holds regular office hours, or at highwireimprov.com. Matt is played by Marty McGuire. Marty is a senior web engineer and improviser in New York City. You can find Marty's comedy, code, and cats on his website at mmg.re. Calathea is played by Robin Stegman. Robin is a digital campaign manager for Ocean Conservancy and is a comedian mostly found at Highwire Improv. You can find her on all the social medias, and she does mean all, at @rstegi. Thank you for listening.